Hi everyone, welcome to the channel, Advice to Think Twice. This is Monica and we're doing readings for the first half of May 2021. This is going to be for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Hopefully everyone's doing well. Keep in mind these are general, so take what resonates as it resonates with you and leave the rest. And watch all your signs to get all the messages that may pertain to you. For private readings, or if you want to look at the specials that are currently running, all that is in the description box below, as well as my bonus sisters Etsy shop where I get my candles. They make me very happy. Okay. Sorry, Charlie just came in. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, he's so cute. He's needing his little place to sit down. Harvey's in the chair next to me. Oh, I love my cats. Okay. What's going on for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, in the first half of May 2021? Ace of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, Hierophant, Eight of Swords, Two of Cups, Three of Cups, Justice at the bottom of the deck. I am using the Heaven and Earth Tarot deck, and I've got a lamp on because these cards are a little darker than others. They're absolutely gorgeous, but I just thought, just let's put a lamp on so that you can get to see the gorgeous cards. So with the Justice card at the bottom of the deck, this can be the energy of Libra, but it's karma. For a lot of you, this is karmic cycles, karmic relationships, or karmic situations coming up is what I want to say with this. Let's see what the other cards are, and then we'll tie the scenarios together. Under the Justice card, we have the Ace of Cups and the Four of Cups under that. It might be a karmic cycle or a karmic relationship, okay, with a soulmate that keeps coming back. With the Four of Cups, let's see. And that's what I'm seeing here as well. So coming into the month, we have the Ace of Swords. There's some sort of either information that comes to you to give you clarity, a decision you're making for yourself, or a realization, a conclusion you're coming to for yourself that is the absolute truth of a situation. The challenge, what's going to help or hinder you rather, is the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like this decision is about, this decision, realization, conclusion, whatever the case may be, has to do with your long-term future, where you're going to put down roots, what your legacy is going to be. For some, you're realizing what your career is. You're realizing, or should be, right? You're realizing what your purpose in life is. You're realizing who you should be with in order to have a long-term, happily ever after, right? So let's see. In the foundation, the reason for everything is the Eight of Swords. This is a situation that you have previously chosen not to look at. Okay? Shortened force. Interesting. Does that mean anything to you? You've pulled back from this situation before. It comes in bursts, is what I hear. It comes and goes, comes and goes. It comes in, but because you don't fully grab hold of it, it goes away again. And it comes back again because you're not fully grabbing hold of it, it goes away. That's what I pick up with this. Because it's a choice to keep yourself where you are. It's a choice to keep things as they are. It's a choice to stay put. Okay? For some of you, you're becoming aware of that self-sabotaging behavior if you didn't realize you were doing it. In the past, we have the Two of Cups. So you have the Two of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the Justice card. This is definitely, if you watch my channel, I don't throw out words like soulmates very casually and quite as often as other people do, because I don't think it's something to be taken lightly. Okay? And I think it's a topic that we really need to delve deeper into. You can't just, say a soulmate is the person you're meant to be with. Yes, but why? You know what I mean? And for how long? The soulmate isn't someone who's supposed to be the end all to you. A soulmate is someone who comes into your life to push you, to trigger something in order for you to learn a lesson, and then they go away because that's what their whole purpose was. And depending on how long it takes for you to get that lesson, that's how long they're going to be in your life, or that's how many times they're going to come back, right? And a soulmate doesn't have to be a romantic partner. It depends on what the lesson is that you have chosen to learn. It can be a family member, it can be a neighbor, it can be someone you work with, it can be a pet, don't get me started. Okay, so this person, however, is a soulmate to you. You do have lessons together that have to do with love, that involve love, self-love, self-respect, mutual love and admiration, true love, unconditional love is also what I want to say for you. So this person's in your past, and under the Ace of Cups is the Four of Cups. Could be water sign, Gemini. Could be water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It's on again, off again. It's come and go type energy. Crowning you, the Hierophant. You're starting to look at it in terms of, what am I really doing with this? Where is my long-term future? Where is my long-term stability going to come from? Where am I going to put down roots? Who am I going to be with? Who am I going to choose to be my life partner? So you're starting to think in those terms, whereas before you were choosing to just not think about that right now, or at the time. In the outcome, we do have the Three of Cups. So from the 2 through the Ace, we get to the 3. I do feel like there's going to be a coming back around, a reconciliation, or at least a reconnecting to discuss some things. Either start off properly or tie off loose ends is what I want to say, okay, when it comes to the situation. So that's that. For others of you, there may be a coming back around of someone that you have been with before. You saw them as your happily ever after, but for whatever reason it didn't work out. Someone didn't want to commit, someone, whatever, okay? You weren't on the same page, it didn't work out. You haven't actually been ready to fully walk away from that person. You still see them as the person you want to be with for the rest of your life. That person's coming back around, and you have the opportunity to double check that. Is this really the person you want to be with? Do you really want to start this over? There's no guarantee it will work this time, but you do have the opportunity to start again if you wanted to take it, okay? In terms of other situations, there is a legal victory to do with divorce settlements, I hear childcare, and child support or spousal support. I hear you get the house if you're going through that, and that's what the discussion is, or the dispute is around. You get the house. There's a legal victory that has to do with either divorce or separation of assets between you and another person, or between family members. Something, a will that is being contested. And I feel like you're taking it to a higher power. So you're putting it in front of a judge. Your hands were tied about this in the past, or you really didn't want to have to do this in the past. But I feel like you come to the conclusion with the Ace of Swords that it's not going to go away on its own. I do feel like you're putting it in front of a higher power. With the Three of Cups, I do see legal win. I do see abundance of some sort of money or inheritance or something being given to you or granted to you or awarded to you as a result of you facing the situation and dealing with it head on. I also see interviews or negotiations with very, very important people, like very high up in the hierarchy. And there's some sort of success that comes from that, whether it's more money, promotion that comes with more money, giving you your own team, putting you at the head of something. So it can be a really, really great month for work, for career, for your business. If it's for your own business, then this has to do with teaming up. It's a conversation you had previously with someone that has contacts, or it's a standalone company, it's a very big company, or becoming part of a larger group is the way forward for you when it comes to your business. Okay? So let's see. Okay, I heard 6 cards for you. Gemini, additional advice for the rest of May. For the rest of May, additional advice for the first half of May. For Gemini, first half of May, additional advice, what they need to know. Three, 4, 5, and 6. Bottom of the deck, reconciliation, past opportunities returning, and closure. So you either have the opportunity to pick it back up and do it properly, or to readdress it so you can get closure from it. I mean, you can't make it up, can you? Okay. Then we have, put them in order. This popped out, empty promises, non-committal, playing games. So I feel like this is the energy before. Either the person you were dealing with or your energy. Kind of teasing energy. Autumn and maturing. I feel like it's part of a growing up process. Your lessons have to do with just growing up, doing the right thing, or going, I hear what you need, not what you want. So choosing what is good for you as opposed to maybe what you would want that's not that good for you, right? Making different choices, making choices from a more of a mature energy and perspective. Looking at the bigger picture, not even, maybe you weren't even concerned with the bigger picture before, whereas now you are. So you're putting things into perspective, so you're automatically making different decisions. Signs, symbols, dreams, synchronicities. You've been receiving signs about this for a while, or you are, and you need to pay attention, okay? If you are asking for signs, believe them when you get them, okay? Someone else had this card, and I said the same thing, I think. Believe them when you get them. If you ask for signs, you're going to receive them. Don't play them off as being something else, okay? Be in the present. See things for what they are now. I do see second chances. I do see reconciliation possible. In order for something to work that you've tried in the past, you have to give it a fresh start. That means forget what happened in the past, and it's so much easier said than done. But honestly, genuinely, that's the only way we can pick up something that we've dealt with before and make it work, or at least have different results from it. If we try to do the same thing, we're going to have the same results or worse. So this is just giving you a little bit of a heads up. Yes, something's coming back on the table. If you want it to work, if you want to get different results out of it, take it for what it is now, as opposed to thinking what it was in the past, because you're different, that other person's different, the situation's different, so treat it as such, okay? Nice and easy, one step at a time. Take your time, don't rush into anything. If you are giving something second chances, just take it one step at a time. Don't go all in, don't try to pick it up where you left off, playing off the previous message as well. Take it one step at a time from the beginning, one foot in front of the other. Do it properly. I also feel like this is what that means. It's like Knight of Pentacles energy. Do it properly. Keep sight of your goal, or keep your goal in mind, but take it one step at a time and do things properly. Behave the way you have to behave for where you are at that moment in time. So, you know, if you're just, for example, it just means, for example, if you're just meeting someone, don't start acting as if you're going to marry them the next day, because you don't know, right? You have to develop that relationship so that it naturally gets to that point, right? So that's what this means. And take a leap of faith, unexpected opportunities. If you're going back and forth about reaching out to this person, I feel like this is saying just go for it. You're not going to know unless you try. And again, you can pick it back up to have different results with it, to move it forward, to do it properly. Or you can pick it back up to get closure from it and let it go for good, right? But you have the opportunity to get rid of the what ifs, to free yourself from that, okay? So, very, very nice reading, Gemini. Let me know what this is about for you and how it's playing out for you, but it's beautiful. It really is. You don't often get this in readings that I've done, right? So I hope it helps if you're dealing with this. All right? So I'll leave it there. Thank you all for your wonderful support. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Everything's appreciated. Everything you do to help out the channel is very much appreciated. Have a great time ahead, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.